Hello, welcome to today's new episode. I hope you all are doing good. I was absent for more than 2 weeks because of some personal issues. Today in this episode, I'm going to discuss the current situation in the India-Pakistan current situation and the market. What would be the impact, or what could be the impact in the market because of this India-Pakistan war-like situation? So there are various things floating around. So very difficult to take a decision because we don't know. No one knows. So in this video, I will do some scenario analysis. For some of the investors, it's a hold of the portfolio. For some of the investors, it's exit. So it's really in such a situation, it's really what should I say? It's very difficult to draw the demarcation line between the investors who can hold, who should sell, who can purchase more. So those are really difficult to, like, now it is really difficult to draw the timeline. Anyways, so let's begin with the little snapshot of the current developments. So obviously, this is in our mind that whether it will be a full-fledged war. The possibility is 99% yes. 99% yes. And we are very close to war. This is my take. Whatever the developments are coming from that, my take is we are very close to war. It's matter of 1 2 days. Any moment, this war can break out. Now the question is, there are various videos, various news channels, reports are floating around that India can destroy Pakistan in 5 hours, in 8 hours. This is our wish. This is our wish. But India may destroy Pakistan in 5 8 hours, but things will not be so easy. Why? Because now Pakistan is not alone. With their internal capacity, I know they will not be able to afford this war more than 3 4 days. So whatever they have borrowed from various countries, from International Monetary Fund, wherever they went for begging money, they begged the money, they took it in the home and put it in the defense, and the rest in the pockets of their defense personnel, top ranked personnel. So this is the strategy, or this is the structure Pakistan has been following for years. Today, if there is a full-fledged war, if we consider it will be a very small lasting war, it may not be. Our wish, my wish, yes, India should destroy Pakistan. India can destroy Pakistan in 5 8 hours, in 1 2 days. It's really desired, but things will not be so easy because of external support. China has already vowed their support to Pakistan, and this country is always a traitor. They have uh, very much interest in the POK, Pak occupied Kashmir. They have their funds deployed over there, and whatever is known as Pak occupied Kashmir or Azad Kashmir, part of that is actually owned by China, although officially held by Pakistan. So that is one another issue. Why China has interest to save Pak occupied Kashmir. So this war is not going to be very easy war. This is one point. Second point is, we when 3 years back, when during 2022 February, when Russia Ukraine war broke out, the global speculation, expert speculation was 4 to 5 days max. This war would last for 4 to 5 days, and you all know what is the fact. It's still going on after 3 years. It's still going on. India as an emerging economy. For Pakistan, it does not matter. They are bigger, so doesn't matter if they destroy themselves. It does not have any weightage. But India, being an emerging country at such a juncture of beautiful growth, this war can be uh, a big. This war can produce a big resistance in the growth, and we can go years back, years behind. So it completely depends on the kind of war it will be, the depth of the war, the kind of destruction would happen. It is 100% that if it is a two-country war, it's India will would have managed it decisively. But as it can be two, three-front war. Why I'm saying three-front war? Because you don't underestimate Pakistan, Bangladesh. That is a scoundrel country. I'm very sorry to use this language. That is a traitor country, and they are even dangerous than Pakistan. So the problem is it can be a three-front, which is very challenging for India. And whatever capacity India has, it is impossible to resist, or let's say to stop all retaliations. Retaliation will happen. Once we would attack, there will be retaliation. Retaliation means there will be damages in the country as well. India has S-400. India has other anti missile technologies and all. With that, uh, India, if India could resist 50, 60, 70% of the attacks, still like 20, 30% attacks cannot be resisted. I'm saying the most defensive number. So the 20, 30% of the net retaliation can be very dangerous for the economic growth. It does not mean, I'm not saying that you just not accept all this nonsense. You accept all this terrorism for the sake of economy or any other factor. It's not the solution. You have to, somewhere you have to come to a conclusion. You have to draw a conclusion, because otherwise what will happen? They will consider that it is taken for granted. 1 day, 2 days of uh, protest, India will condemn, and afterwards everything will be normalized. They will again become like, will come back to the track, and again will do the repetition of the thing. So this is something which is not desired, and it must be uprooted. True, but with this process, we cannot eliminate the scope or chances of any damage inside the country. It will happen. Unfortunately, unfortunately, it is very highly possible that this damage will happen. Now, up to what extent that will be, that time will say. I don't know, no one knows. How long this war will continue, this is also very difficult to say, because there are external support, like what happened in Ukraine. It's 3 years. We cannot afford 3 years of war. It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. It's fine. But the thing is worsening day after day. And the problem is, if as various countries are paying their support to both of these countries, especially to Pakistan, so it can even become larger. If China supports, as China has already vowed their support to Pakistan, it can be even dangerous, and war can be even longer. India has acquired 26 Rafale today, because India is sensing that this war is not going to be so easy. Its war is going to be difficult. This war is going to be even larger. And when this China would get involved, that means it will not restrict to the only Western front. This will be Eastern, Western, and Northern front war, three front war. Bangladesh, being a traitor, they can play the spoil sport. So there is no scope of underestimating country like Bangladesh. So what investors should do? See, there are two, three options. Rather, there are two options. One is investor can stay inside, stay with their portfolio. Investor can stay away from the portfolio. It completely depends on your scenario. How do you perceive the risk? I'm going to narrate you the risk part with a small scenario analysis. Let's say uh, India, I'm considering 100% war will take place. Now, let's say war breaks out and war lasts for very small number of days, 7 days, 10 days, maybe 15 days, right? There may be a little reaction in the market and there is nothing to worry. Everything will be clear and investors who are staying ahead, staying in the investment will not feel much fluctuation or much uh, difficulty in their holding. But in case war becomes long, which we don't, in case the destruction which we are not considering in that way, if any that sort of destruction happens inside the country, then it can have very big adverse effect on your investment. I'm not giving any buy sell hold recommendation in this particular video, please note what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say you the risk. So one aspect is there could be full-fledged work, but it will last for a small number of days. Option one, you hold your investment. There may be minimum volatility, no problem, or you exit. In that case, you may miss the opportunity as well. Correct? In case there is a minimum fluctuation and you keep on waiting at the lower end, so market may move up and you may lose the opportunity. This is one aspect. Second aspect, second scenario is the war is going to be longer. If war is going to be longer, in that case, it can have a negative effect on the market because we, being an emerging country, emerging economy, we are not really uh, 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 we are not really able to afford uh, a long lasting war. So it will have negative impact in the market. In that case, there could be big impact. That impact could be even, I don't know, it's very difficult, means it's beyond, one should not guess it. It can be anything. So in that case, this scenario too can be dangerous for the investors who are going to hold the investment. Now, then again, finally, the question comes, hold or sell? People who are able to able to afford volatility, for them, up to a certain extent, it is still okay if you are holding the stock. But please note that when there would be 20%, 10%, 20% fluctuation in the market, then it may be affordable. But if there would be a fluctuation of 50%, 60%, then it's up to you. How do you perceive that risk? Many investors may think that it's better to stay away from the market. Let's liquidate cash, stay away from the market. If market comes down, then I will enter into the market. That could also be a good strategy, but it completely depends on the investor. In fact, if market goes up, instead of much reaction, or in case this war will not become that big or will not have much impact on India, in that case, it can move up. Market may have minimum reaction and market may move up, and investors may lose the opportunity. There are two aspects. Now, One thing in this regard, let me tell you, this is a systematic risk. Systematic risk is unavoidable. So, if this problem means if damage happens inside the country, if uh, war goes longer, then it's negative. But in case nothing happens up to the way we are thinking, in that way, if nothing happens and India wins a decisive matlab decisively in this war, in that case there could be minimum fluctuation and investors who are staying ahead may miss the opportunity. But one clause I would like to give here, that see, opportunities keep on coming. You may miss one opportunity, but tomorrow you will find some other opportunities. It's not that only all opportunities lies at 23,000 level of Nifty. All opportunities lies at 24,000 level of Nifty. Not at all. When market would reach 30,000, so do you think that there will be no opportunity of investment? It's not at all that. So people who are not able to afford volatility or who are looking for the safer bit, for them, they can stay away from the market. This is the risk part I'm saying. I do not have any recommendation. This is the risk part. Try to understand the risk, your appetite, do the scenario analysis, and try to find out where you are and accordingly take the call. It's very it's a very unknown scenario. We have never seen it in our history. Means I have never seen, many of the analysts have never seen. In fact, market in 1999, Kargil war was not that big. It was limited to a specific region. It was not so big. So I was also not in the market at that point in time. So it's very difficult to relate, and it's very difficult to give a proper compare proper situation, compare both of the situations, because things are completely different. We are at different juncture today, and the war situation is also different altogether. So you have to take a sensible decision. If war can break out at any point in time, very highly possible that war may break out at the midnight, in the night time. So being an investor, uh, it's your call, that how do you manage your risk. Please do your scenario analysis and take the necessary measure accordingly. So be safe, stay take prudent decision, and stay safe, be safe. That's it. And I hope that I will be coming with new videos uh, very soon, because I have covered up to a certain extent of the current results, and you know some of the क्या बोलता है कि I have attended many con calls. I have been covering some of the sectors as well. So whatever the developments are there, that I will keep on sharing with you. So that's it in this particular video. Thank you so much, and I hope that uh, things will be safe for all Indians. Thank you.